and every Friday she watched the soap without fail. So you're saying I'm a selfish prick? I know why you're asking me about the list. You're getting desperate and you want to look up one of your old boyfriends to see if any would be foolish enough to let you use him for money again. Your father doesn't have a conscience and neither do you. Are you calling me a sociopath? Sociopaths are charming. Is that a yes? No, you're just a run-of-the-mill cheater. I think that's a bit unfair, really. Maybe I'm too nice to end relationships that I know are on the rocks. So I just pop on over to the next one. Mum burst out laughing. Even Rueben snorted. I shot him a dirty look. Too nice. Stop deluding yourself. How is our agreement going? Swimmingly. I love the caravan and I love my job. It wasn't until I said it that I realised I had come to like working at the Angels. Mum didn't even try to keep the meanness out of her laughter. And Jen's wedding planning? Have you found her a new dress yet? If you had any money, you should have offered to pay for it, since you destroyed an heirloom. The wedding dress will be amazing. Leave me alone. I hung up. Wedding dress? Rueben asked. Are you getting married? I rolled my eyes. My best friend is marrying a douche nozzle, and I had to help her choose a dress to wear while she ruins her life. Rueben merely raised his eyebrows. Maybe you should be my date to the wedding. You'd look great in a powder blue suit, I said. I don't do weddings, he said. Marriage is possibly the worst cultural institution ever invented. I agree, but we could at least have sex in the bathroom or something. You should have come to the engagement party on Saturday night. You might have helped me avoid humiliation. Plus, the bathrooms in converted warehouses are really something special. This one smelt like frangipani. How were you humiliated? Someone I utterly hate discovered I live in a caravan and gleefully broadcasted it to everyone I know. Rueben smiled. Always worrying about what people think. It's a valid pastime. Humans have evolved to worry about what each other thinks. Social exclusion can be deadly in the wild. If nobody likes you enough to protect you from bears or share their food in a famine, you're pretty rooted, aren't you? Guess that's why you're making a list of wronged boyfriends. I imagine there are a few people out there already who don't much like you. Idiots, all of them. He grinned. I agree. A little thrill ran through my body from head to toe when he said that. At lunchtime, I borrowed $5 from Rueben and bought a bacon and egg sandwich from the corner store. Butter ran down my chin as I ate it at the desk. So why'd you go to jail? I asked through a mouthful of egg. Mind your own business. None of the grannies had turned up for their shifts in the op shop that afternoon, so Agnes had ordered us to cover for them, since the office was quiet anyway. In the absence of any customers, we sorted through clothing from the donation bins, tagging and pricing clothes and hanging them on the racks. As we idly sorted the Italian loafers from the vinyl pants, I kept up my line of questioning. Come on, why'd you go to jail? He ignored me and kept working, tagging a 1980s puffball wedding dress at $40 and hanging it up. Why? Why? Will you shut up if I tell you? For a good 10 minutes. He sighed and straightened a pair of sandals. When I was 18, I stole a car to impress my mates and got caught. Normally you don't go to prison for stealing a crappy car, especially if it's your first time. But my court date was at lunchtime, and I guess the magistrate was hungry and didn't like my naughty face. He put me away for 30 days, said it would sort me out. So that was the first stint. Yeah. Problem is, it's hard for ex-cons to get jobs. I just hung around smoking pot for a year. Then I got the munchies one night and didn't have money to buy chips. So I grabbed a butter knife out of the kitchen drawer and tried to hold up the service station. I was high as a bear on acid. The stupid guy behind the counter wouldn't hand over the cash. I got a bag of frozen peas from the freezer and threw them at his head. I burst out laughing. What? And they did you for assault? Well, unfortunately, the peas knocked him off balance and he split his skull open on the counter. So I got done for assault, occasioning serious bodily harm as well as armed robbery.